It's a very beautiful day. The sun is up. It's a very fine day for all of us. We have free supply of oxygen. And this is also a time of coming together. As we greet one another, let's just inhale and exhale with so much gratitude and happiness. Happiness is always the way. And as what it says on our stage, to the mind that is still, the universe surrenders.
This is a very significant day for all of us, especially for the Amore community, and of course for South Point. This is actually the inauguration of this space to be the second Sunya Center in the Philippines, be graced by the presence of Dr. Lim. And so, without much ado, I'd like to welcome everybody. And this is going to be another boost in our journey in the practice of meditation. 1, 2, 3. You cannot stop the mind. But what we can do is that we try to use a neutral mindset to replace an agitated mind. Your mind cannot do two things, Your mind cannot thinking of two thinking at one time. Okay, so you do neutral thinking to replace the agitated thinking. At the age of 15, I go and catch a bird, catch a fish, never study, Then after that, I decided to study. Then every day I practice Sunya. Then with the practice of Sunya, our focus become better. When we study also, the focus become better. The memory also become better. Okay, so after 3 months time, I become first in the class. Okay. This is also Sunya. We are natural, we are eco-farmer. Okay, we follow the nature. That's why when they told me that you all can meditate on the field, I feel very happy, Like today, it's half open air. You can feel the wind, you can listen to the birds. It's a good thing. Sometimes we have to go back to nature.
Wow, lovely video. So thank you so much for that. And welcome to our Sunya Sundays with
Yeah, yeah.
Dr. Lim. I am Tina.
I'm Marlene.
And with me also is where's Zai? It's unmuted. Wait lang. And with us is Zai. And thank you so much for being with us this morning, Dr. Lim. I know you just had a call with the European leaders, with Crown Ambassador Laszlo. And thank you so much for taking this 1 hour every week with us. And we hope to really learn so much from you and your wisdom. And we really honor and appreciate how you have been contributing to to us, not just our lives, but to the community as a whole here in the Philippines. And many people are also watching us, actually some of the replays, other countries. And thank you so much for this. And last Sunday, I will just give a recap. Last Sunday, we talked about the benefits of Sunya, the importance of why is it reverse counting. That was our discussion last Sunday. I know, not last Sunday, last week.
Yeah, last Sunday.
Sorry. And what was that? And then the third one is the 6 stages.
Yeah, 6 stages, yeah.
Those were the discussion last
6 gates, yeah.
Yes. And this Sunday, this morning, what we will be, Zai and Darlene have prepared 2 questions. And Zai will ask the first question.
Yeah. So, good morning, Zai.
Good morning, Doctor.
Doctor, okay. So every time that we introduce Sunya to other people, the frequently asked question that we get from others is if Sunya is the same with Zen. So can you please explain further what is the difference between Sunya and Zen?
Sunya and Zen. Yeah, the difference between Sunya and Zen. Okay, yeah. First, what is the meaning of Zen? Zen is from the Sanskrit Dhyan, Dhyan, Dhyan. Okay, it is from this word Dhyan. Dhyan means meditations. So basically, Sunya and Zen, there's no difference. There is no difference. Okay, only thing is the approach. There are so many types of approach in meditations. Okay. School, and most of the Zen also is from the anti school. No? So basically, there is no difference in terms of practice, no, between Zen and Sunya. They are the same. Now, when it comes to Zen, there are basically 2 schools of Zen. Okay, one school is from Kumarajiva. Okay, another school is from this Bodhidharma. There is some subtle difference between these two schools. Let me explain. Okay, now Kumarajiva is from the Kucha, from the western side of China. Okay, he went to China is around 400 CE. 400 CE. Then this Bodhidharma is from central India, Southeast India, and go to the China by route by sea. You know, around 600 CE, 200 years after this Kumarajiva. Okay, there is some subtle difference between these 2 schools of Zen. Okay, now this is Kumarajiva. Okay, the Zen is okay. Sunya and the reverse counting. Sunya and this reverse counting is from Kumarajiva. Basically, it's from Kumarajiva. Okay, then from this reverse counting, then we go into this emptiness, go into the samadhi. Okay, then we go further. This is from the Kumarajiva. Then there is another school is from Bodhidharma. Okay, and Bodhidharma is very strict. The difference between Kumarajiva and Bodhidharma is that Bodhidharma, this school, like you see the Japanese Zen, those who are sitting and facing the wall, they are basically from this Bodhidharma. Okay, from this Bodhidharma, and Bodhidharma is the Zen from this one is very strict. Okay, you have to practice for a long hour, you have to sit for a long hour. This is the school. But we are from Basically, we are from the Kumarajiwa school. And Kumarajiwa school, they are more liberal in their approach, We are not so, we do not ask our students to sit for long hours. We do not face a wall. This Kumarajiwa school eventually lead to Tentai school. And this Tentai school also go to Japan. Also then this Bodhidharma, they lead to the Shaolin school, the Shaolin, okay, the Shaolin, the Kung Fu school, no. This. So, but the basic teaching is the same, That means you need to detach yourself from Namarupa, from the name and from the form, any name, any form, So the philosophy is the same, but the approach is a little bit different. Okay, and in our school, we are quite liberal now. We are not so strict. We do not ask people to sit for long hours. Okay, and there is a lot of discussion in our school. Okay, we open for Q&A, people asking us a lot of school. But in this Bodhidharma, sometimes you go to the Zen there, sometimes they ask you to stop talking, don't ask questions, no eye contact, nothing. So this is the other school, okay? But the basic test to name and form, okay? The approach a little bit different. Other than what, basically is the same. So Sunya and Zen is the same thing, It is the same thing, yeah.
Well, thank you for that clarification, Doctor.
Yeah.
More light to how we.
Yeah.
It brings
You
more.
have any question? Please feel free to ask. Yeah.
So it brings more light to how we can explain further the Sunya, and now it's more clearer to me about Nagarajiva, Kumarajiva, and
Kumarajiva and Bodhidharma.
Bodhidharma. So
yeah.
the two schools, it's just a different approach, but similar in principles and philosophy.
Yeah.
So that's a wonderful thing to know. Zai, do you have any further question?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I am enlightened now. I think we have a detailed answer for every question that we get about the difference between Zen and Sunya, because we always get that. And then every time that they tell us how they do it in their Zen practice, we actually, Tina and I and Darlene can actually relate their Zen practice to our Sunya, except that our Sunya practice is easier or like simpler than what they do with their Zen practice. Thank you so much, Doctor.
Yeah. You see, sometimes the teaching is the same, the practice may not be the same, Okay, just like karate, kung fu, Okay, the basic teaching is the same, but the way to fight is not the same. So the practice cannot be the same. You're the same religion, You're the same religion. You're from the same religion, but different group. The practice is some richer. The way you carry out the religion may not be the same. Okay, so that Zen and Sunya, the theory is the same, but the practice is a little bit different. Okay, but these differences we need not to worry about that at all.
Yeah.
For me, I like the more relaxed way. This thing, because this is easier for many people to practice our practice. Yeah.
Yeah, so true. I think most of the people's experience is from the other school.
Yeah.
People have like tendency to that's hard. Meditation is hard, but actually, when we tried Sunya for ourselves, we find it actually very easy, and we can sustain it for we've been doing it for a year already since we can do it daily, and it's not so stressful because we're not it's not strict in the sense that we really have to do the 299. It's not like that, but whatever it is that you can do for today, as long as you're practicing it, whatever it is that you're doing every day, it's the consistency that matters also in the practice. So thank you for that. And we have another question.
Please,
And this question is,
so this next question is about when people do Sunya, many have experienced physical sensations like phlegm discharge and emotional outbursts.
Yeah.
significance, or should we put any significance to these emotions and outbursts, or are there any connection between the emotions and the body when they flow when doing sunya?
Yeah. This emotion outburst is very common, in the practice of sunya. The reason is very simple. Okay, our mind, the problem is that there are so many input to our mind, so many input to our mind. So in many occasions, our mind is in a suppressive stage. We try to suppress it. Then there's certain thing that's unhappy in the past, this thing, we try not to think about that now. We suppress it down. But it doesn't mean that your emotional problem is solved, So this will go into your subconsciousness. And this unhappiness, this stress in the subconscious is very harmful to us now. You make your character become weird. You make you react to the world in a very negative way. Some people are very negative because of this kind of this thing. So settle down, settle down. Okay, this is a thing. Then all this artificial suppression, we start to release. So when you start to release a lot of this negative emotion, it started to come up. This is very good because we have seen many people, with a lot of emotional problem. After they practice the sunya, they become a much better person. Because it is a natural way to let your emotion to release out. Okay, I give you a few examples. One very important example. One time when I am in Germany, many years ago, okay, I do not teach them proper this sunya, but I teach them the reverse counting, 30 counts, okay, because they keep on asking me about depression, how to treat depression. I say, okay, if you can reverse count 30 count, then your depression is over, okay. Then that time there's one and she said that, Dr. Lim, we use hypnosis, to hypnotize the people. Then for the hypnosis, many of these bad experiences, it can coming out. Okay, but your method is very different, Your method with the eye open, when the person is very conscious, then the thing come back now. Would it be dangerous? I say hypnosis are more dangerous than this thing now. When people already have this wound, this emotional wound and everything, so you go for the hypnosis and then you go back to that state again. Okay, if you do not handle it properly, it creates more problem than solving the problem. And he agrees with me. Actually, many of his patients after he hypnotized go back to the trauma become worse. But our training different now. Our training is different from the hypnosis. Okay, now your mind is settled down and in a reverse counting, you see, when you go for reverse counting, your mind keep on disturb you,
Yeah.
Just like the wind, go left and right. This is a kind of training. Okay, so when you have this training, when the emotion comes again now, then we can look at those emotional feeling as a third person. Okay, it nothing to do with me. No, it's very important now. So you observe it as a third person, and we are trained in the reverse counting. So let it come out now. Yeah. So when during this practice, okay, most of the time the emotional this is quite peaceful, okay. But in a rare occasion, this the sunyati become hysterical, They started yelling, something rolling on the ground, This thing is very rare, I think we selling this thing. That's why in this actual this training, we have a kind of stick, This stick is a two layer. So when we hit the stick, this time, when this thing happen, okay, so we softly, we touch it, but the stick will make a very. We do not interfere with him. We don't even let this thing come. So the emotional outburst is not something that is negative. That actually is positive. What do you call? I always use the brain compared to our handphone, Okay, the handphone always jam, this thing. The mind like this, with too many input, too many things negative and everything. Sometimes the mind become, I don't know, say jam. It doesn't function properly. That's why some people say the character very weird, They're very weird. They're always not happy. Okay, they always jump out at a small this provocation because their mind already in a very bad state, Okay, but through the Sunya, through practice of Sunya, for the first time, our mind can settle down. Okay, just like the water, Okay, when you stir the water, it's turbid, you see nothing, Then after that, the thing started to fall down. Then on the surface of the water, you can see the reflection. When the thing settled down, you see clearly. So during this process, many these past experiences, and it can come back. And in rare occasion, even go back to the past life, to the few life. The memory can come back. This is the thing. But don't worry about that now. We are not discussing about that. This is a thing because in our Sunya, we don't believe in miracles now, because miracles do not solve our day-to-day problem. Okay, you still have to pay your telephone bill. You still have to pay for your so many. This miracle cannot solve our problem. But the emotional outburst is something that is positive, just like the Ganonama. When you take Ganonama, there's a lot of reaction. There's a lot of we call it ailment reflection. It's the same theory. Okay, only thing is that Ganonama deal with the body. Okay, Sunya deal with the mind. So there are a lot of leave it, do not interfere with them. So during the meditation, some people they started laughing. Got problem, some people they started to cry, Okay, some people they leave them, They will teach them, look at yourself as a third person, So in a Sunya, we always look at ourselves, you don't participate in our own feeling. Look at this, and it's just a training, And after all, it's only 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So you go away, look at yourself. It won't affect you much. But this kind of training is very beneficial to the health of the mind. Yeah.
So thank you for that very detailed answer, Doctor.
Oh, yeah.
People have been really asking us about that thing.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that they are feeling. But I feel it is also similar to whenever we take RGGL, we have a detox process.
Yeah, reaction, yes.
Yeah, so it's an emotional process that happens,
Yes.
a mental thing, and it's a wonderful way to just go with the natural process. Thank you for that. And Zai, do you have something to add or ask?
Yeah. Zai? Yeah.
It's wonderful explanation. Thank you so much, Dr. Lim, because a lot, as we all know, that mental health is an issue right now because of the pandemic, because of everything that's going on global. So that topic, that explanation could really enlighten our people and encourage everyone to actually practice Sunya daily for their mental health. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Welcome.
Darling, do you have something to add?
Is there any connection between the physical sensations experienced during Sunya with certain, for example, if there's phlegm discharge during Sunya,
Yeah.
is there any connection with any organ or anything, or is there no? It's just
Yeah. No, during the Sunya, there are two types, either physical reaction or the mental reaction. Okay. Physical, a lot of flame come out, Flame come out. Some people, they can even sweat, Sweating, flame come out. Some cases, rare cases, they even vomit, The vomit, this, I think they have a loose motion. Okay. This is, of course, when you study chemotherapy, you know this well. This is a detox, It's a detoxification. Okay. Now, when you practice Sunya, we are not only regulating the mind, we are also regulating the body. Mind and body cannot be separated. When you regulate the mind, your body is also regulated. When you regulate your body, your mind is also regulated. So sometimes you go and practice yoga. Okay, you turn and twist your body. This is also to train your mind. Also, okay, if you can turn and twist your body properly, then your mind also become more stable. This thing. So that this kind of reaction, we call it body's language, the language of the body. Okay, and I started to now in the Facebook, reflexology. Okay, all these are linked together. Okay, linked together. But whatever it is, okay, your body is not going to harm itself. Your body is going to commit suicide. So whatever is a reaction, leave it, leave it. No need to get worried, no need to get panic. This thing. You see, when taking Geronoma, sometimes reaction very violent, Some people, even women with blood, leave it, Continue, We have seen many cases, women will continue to continue to worry for 2 to 3 days, because this is nothing to do with Geronoma, It's your body's reaction. And of course, when people practice Sunya in women, it's not because of Sunya. Okay, we have 1,000 people. They don't know women. Why you, one person vomit? This is the thing. There means something wrong with the stomach. Your stomach congested, a lot of toxin, Stomach, you see, stomach. Many people don't understand about stomach system. Stomach system is an osmosis, You not only you absorb the food and water into the body, and pass out in a stool. It's a both way, So sometimes when we meditate on the toxin, discharge into the stomach system, then either you have loose motion or you vomit or come out with flame, So do not take it seriously. This is a good reaction, okay? So emotional reactions, physical reactions, leave it, You like watching the magic show, let the body do the magic, leave it, After some time, everything will turn back to normal. Okay.
Oh, it's very interesting to learn this from you and how the body, the mind is connected, and how Sunya is benefiting us in many ways. Not just the mind, not just the emotions, but also our physical body. So thank you for that input, Doctor. Zai, do you have any other questions?
Yeah, Zai.
Feedback?
Okay, thank you so much. So it talks a lot about how to detach from whatever body sensations and emotions we're having during and after Sunya practice. Yeah. Thank you so much for that, Doctor.
Yeah.
Can you share more?
To discharge the emotional reaction. I couldn't get your question. This thing.
Zai.
I did. I said thank you so much. It's
a
lot about how we detach from whatever body sensations and emotions. During and after practice. So maybe you want to add some more?
Okay, now come back to the body sensation. There are 2 types of sensations. Okay, one is a good sensation. You feel peaceful, you feel serene. Also, many people have a kind of sensation. They are state because samadhi. SAMATHI, samadhi. Samadhi is a state where your mind are completely stable. It's a kind of peaceful, serene. Then you become part of the universe, You need to practice Sunya, and eventually, you for sure, you can go into that. So there is a positive sensation. There is a positive, and everybody will go. Okay, the sensation we put into a few categories. Okay, so first is a normally sensation of breathing. You feel breathing in and out. Then the second level, you feel peace and serenity. Then after that, your body metabolism are coming down, slow down. So your breathing slow down. So when your metabolism slow down, okay, your mind, your brain, your liver, your internal organ, they also slow down. When it slow down, it releases a lot of energy, because 70% energy in the body are consumed by the organs and brain. Brain alone is about 16%, Okay, so when the activity and the organs are slow down, a lot of you go into the ecstasy stage. You feel very ecstasy, very happy, very this thing. Of course, this also not a final stage. Okay, that's why many people they addicted to that. Not to say addicted, they like that or they want to go into that. No. This is not a good stage. There's third stage. After that, everything turn back to normal, then you go into samadhi. Okay, that is a very quiet state. How do you know the direction? Look at the breathing. Okay, at first the breathing is a very coarse, big, coarse. You can feel it clearly. After some time, the breathing becomes softer and softer. Automatically, don't interfere with the ball. Don't interfere with the breathing. In some Zen school, they ask you to breathe slowly. No. Don't interfere. All these things must come naturally. If the thing is not natural, what's the point? What's the point of forcing yourself to pretend it's like that? No. Let it to be in a natural way. Okay. Then the breathing becomes softer, soft and serenity. Okay. You find it. When come to the samadhi state, normally the breathing stop. But don't worry, you're not dead enough. Okay, because our body, about 20 to 30% of breathing actually is from the skin. Skin is a very important breathing. We breathe through the lungs, through the skin, and to certain extent, gastrointestinal system also can assist in a breathing. Okay. So when your metabolism becomes slower and slower, okay, this thing, then your mind becomes clearer and clearer, your breathing becomes softer and softer, and eventually it's stopped or it's almost stopped. Okay, so you don't need anybody to check on you, to tell you which state. Look at your breathing, then you know to which stage you are in. Okay, that's on a good part. Okay, but sometimes thing doesn't work like that. Okay, many people after this thing suddenly they feel agitated. They feel agitated. Some past turmoil has become disturbed. The breathing will become very, very coarse. What should we do? Okay, the best thing is continue the reverse counting. Continue the reverse counting. So you will see that reverse counting is very important practice now, because this reverse counting will allow you to do away with many things because you have something to stick to. That is the reverse counting. That's why in our school, reverse counting is everything. That is the core of our practice. This differentiates Sunya from other meditation school. And many meditation school, they don't have reverse counting. This thing, and I do not know how they can deal with the mind and everything without reverse counting. Because Buddha said clearly, to calm down your mind, first step is reverse counting. First step, okay. In meditation, the guru is coming here, okay, peaceful, peace of mind, okay, detach, come down. How to detach, how to come down without practice, If we can detach the issue, then what should we go for meditation? We just detach, happy, the world, nothing to do with us. It's not like that, Okay, our mind is not so easy, no such thing now. So to practice detachment, to practice this thing, you need practice. And this practice is the reverse counting. Okay, and it's not invented by me, It's from Kumarajiwa. And Kumarajiwa from this Nagarjuna. And Nagarjuna make it from this Buddha. And we do have a sutra clearly written down. Okay, how it is taught. This is an old school of teaching. Okay, so in Sunya we don't invent anything, we don't plug everything from the end and started teaching, no. We refer to the thing. Okay, now the body sensation is always the big topic in Sunya practice, because many people even in the first day, even as short as in a 1 week's time, they started to have a lot of various kind of sensation coming in. Okay, the only answer to the sensation is ignore it. Ignore it. Don't stick to it. The thing, a lot of miracles will happen. I'm telling you, if I collected the miracles, it come up with a few books now. Ignore it, You should not stick to it. So that this do nothing is literally, do nothing. When you're sitting there, whatever happened, whatever come to your mind, don't entertain it, Okay, and this is the way how we do with our mind. Okay, so that your mind, eventually you know how to control your mind, You know how to control your mind. Then in your day-to-day living, then we started to manage many reactions in our life in a more peaceful way, in a more professional way. That's why Sunya tuning is very, very important. Okay, now reverse counting is a first step, Okay, This is very important, If you don't do the first step, don't talk about second step, third stage, So this is the most. That's why in my Sunya, I don't want to talk too much. We were scouting first, practice for 1 year, practice for 3 months, then we talk. Otherwise, you tell them many methods now, they jump the ship, They start to jump to you don't go and practice many meditation school. Okay, they ask you to focus on this thing. They pull your some school will ask you to hold your breathing. Hold. Some so many times this thing. So in our school, no. Let the body breathe naturally. Okay, naturally. So follow the nature is our philosophy. We don't want to do anything artificial. Okay, this is the thing. So in short, whatever reaction, whether it's mentally, whether it's physically, leave it. Okay, but of course, in the future, okay, in a therapy, okay, I started to categorize all these things. We do have a system, and we call it hexagonal system to explain why it's like that, Why some people feel sad, why some people feel happy, why some people feel worried. Okay, it's all have to do with the organs. Okay. But of course, that one you need time to study, and it is inside the genotherapy. It's inside.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
So much for that info, Doctor. I really appreciate what we're doing here in DXN because we're really not just we have a lot of basis in our practice. It goes way back. It's an ancient practice, and it's not something that this just picked up.
No. Plug for the end.
Used for thousands of years, especially our gynotherapy and hexagonal.
Hexagonous,
Yeah, therapy, and really wonderful that you're sharing this to us, and especially us, the younger generations. We appreciate this because most of us are really concerned about how we're doing things in the world right now, and it's wonderful that DXN is giving this contribution to the world. Back to the natural approach, and with Sunya, with gynotherapy, these are really like it's fulfilling all the holistic,
mind and body.
Mind, body, and
mind, body health. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for that. And Zai, do you have something to add?
Yeah, Zai.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Doctor. This is just a question that I just remembered to ask. How do you use Sunya when it comes to farming? Because we do farming, right? And I just noticed that most people now who are staying or who stay at home are already doing farming. So what can you suggest, or how can we use Sunya when it comes to farming or gardening?
For gardening, farming, agriculture.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sunya do nothing, Okay. So when it comes to the farming, we had a philosophy also do nothing farming. Make it eco farming. Okay. Okay, do farming. How we apply the concept of Sunya into farming is very important. First thing first, respect the nature. Okay, respect the nature. Okay, don't go against the nature. Okay, don't go against nature. In this eco farming, okay, we do not. One principle is very important now. Do not modify the environment, okay, to suit to the plant. Okay, you should train the plant to suit to the environment. Environment is everything, Don't change the environment, Don't destroy the environment. So that we are the pure naturalist. Okay, this thing. We try to go back to the nature. Okay. Now next time when you go to our border valley, you'll see it. We do nothing. We do nothing. Not even watering. We do not do any weeding. We do not do any watering. We do not do any this fertilizer. Nothing. Let it go. Anything. Is that possible? Of course, that is possible. That is possible. Like you see our Ganonoma. It is. A lot of course. Okay. So now we started to promote this to the farmer. Okay. And we are telling them that even though you do not use fertilizer, even though you do not use this pesticide, you can still have good yield. You still can have this good yield. I think in Japan, there's one very famous this scholar. He written a book, okay, the story of a straw. Okay, he planted a paddy. First thing, he do not till the soil, okay, he cut the paddy and put it back, this thing, then just put the paddy seed, when the rain comes, just throw it, hey, you want to grow, you want to die, this thing, natural, and he had the very high years compared to his neighbor, The neighbor used a lot of fertilizer, they spent a lot of money, okay, why? Because the soil, okay, when you don't do anything to the soil, it will recover back naturally. Okay, when it recover back, then like the scholar, okay, the scientists cannot understand now. He planted for 40 years, and 40 years he had good years continuously, How can it be possible? Where the fertilizer coming from? Then afterward, it is the answer being deciphered by one anthropologist, one insect specialist. Okay, the insect specialist go and dig the soil sample. He found that in 1 inch, square inch, square inch is a very small area. This thing, he find 200 type of insect, big or small, a lot of insect inside this thing. That means because the thing is natural, all the insect come to a place. Then the insect, sometimes they have the insect dropping because frost. Insect dropping is one of the best fertilizer for the plant. Okay, the insect will come, the ants will come, this thing. I remember one time I went to Indonesia. They have this pineapple farm. Okay, it's so natural farming. They do. They told me 30 years old. I was shocked of my life. Wow, 30 years. This thing. They never do any watering. Only every week, they go and forage the pineapple. Then the tree will grow, the tree will rise. Then it's equilibrium. Then I tell myself there must be a lot of insect. True enough, when I go in, I pluck the pineapple full of ants, full of insects around this area. We want this kind of farming. But this kind of farming is a do nothing farming. It's a do nothing farming. Now I always use our spirulina. And also okra, the okra, the okra, the vegetable. Okay, the okra. This is how we plant okra. Okay, this thing. First, we wait for the rain to come. Then we just throw the seed, We just throw the seed on the ground. Finish. The job is done. Some grow, some do not grow, Okay, some grow. When some growing, it doesn't grow well, Okay, some have fruits, then they're attacked by the insect, Fruits are attacked by. But do not attack. So we take that as a seeding. Second time we throw again. Third time we try. After 6 or 7 times, the whole field are full of okra. Full of okra. No need to do anything. No watering, no weeding, nothing. This is a sunya to the fullest. This thing. And look at our spirulina. Our spirulina is very strong, Okay, this thing. So when we get a spirulina, okay, I think I have told you I tell people many times about story. We put in the pot now. Okay, after the 2 to 3 days, my staff told me no more spirulina, all died. I said, cannot be all died. There must be 1 or 2 plants, this thing. So we're searching the filter. Oh, there's some spirulina still survive. So we bring to the lab, culture again. We put again, Okay, died. Some survive now. We take the survival pack, put again. We never change anything now because we want to train the spirulina too. We are not going to change the pond, change this thing. They are university in Malaysia. They fail because they try to build in-house. They do so many things. Survive now. You cannot survive. So this thing. So the extent now. They join the extent so that our members. You better survive now. You cannot survive. So we are not going to do anything. This thing. This is the Sunya practice now. This thing. And this kind of agriculture is very few people doing that now. Very few people doing that. Okay. So we try to promote. So I think in Mindanao, they also we trying to tell to us this thing. And one good example is the Adelaide. Adelaide is very good for this Sunya. But Adelaide, you cut it, you grow again. You cut again. You can go 2 to 3 times. this thing, and also this millet, adelai, millet, and also sorghum. And actually in Luzon, they have planted this what they call sweet sorghum, where you can get the sorghum on the top, then you can get the sugar, from the you can get the organic sugar. This thing. That's why we can use the principle of Sunya into agriculture. Actually, we put Sunya into everything, even there's so many people that join the DXN, okay, we teach them the basic thing. Go to the field. Some survive, some do not survive. This thing. So those survive one, we train them again, so they become Ruby. Okay, some continue to survive. We leave it alone. We leave it alone. This is a Sunya practice. This is Sunya practice. Leave it alone. Okay. Those DXN leaders, when they come out in this way, they become very strong leaders, become very strong and independent, This thing. They can go and survive anywhere because they already survive in this way. You throw them anywhere, they survive now. That's why DXN, we define success is, okay, I put you anywhere, you can survive there, then you call yourself a successful person without sending a single peso from Philippines. You're from Philippines, okay, I put you in Malaysia, you survive in Malaysia. I put you in China, you survive in China. I put you in Europe, you survive in Europe without sending a single cent from your decision. Then you are a successful person. This is Sunya. Okay, this is of course, I don't know whether any philosopher, whether any people doing that now, but this is very, very interesting, okay. And because now thanks to the virus, I have time, then I started to compile a story of the DXN from the very first day, So one by one, then you'll see how the principle of Sunya been carried out, DXN become so big, because of Sunya. Okay, every time when anything happens, we can reset our mind, we can start all over again. We can fail 100 times, never mind. Fail one time, we reset our mind again. Okay, so that we become a continuous shooter. Keep on shooting. One shooting will get the target. This is the thing. We can fail 100 times, never mind. We just need only one success. One success to solve everything. This are the thing. That's why the practice of Sunya. Okay, after the reverse counting, there's so many things we're going to discuss about Sunya. Okay, but we better discuss it stages by stages. Don't one shot going there to confuse people. Okay, reverse counting. Okay, without reverse counting, don't talk. Without reverse counting, nothing to teach. Okay, this more on that. Yeah, Zai. Yeah. Athena.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. That was really wonderful because I also do that every time I plant. I just throw my seeds without attachment.
Yeah.
Funny, it feels. Thank you so much, Doctor, for that. Yes.
And also, I appreciate that the DXN company has been actually doing the Sunya. For all the leaders who are watching us right now, you can actually review the DXN culture because the culture contains the Sunya approach. Like what Dr. Lim said, the mango theory is actually, a Sunya approach. And so for this time, Doctor, and I feel we had, how about you, darling? Do you have any?
Yeah, any more question? No worry. We've seen we're coming. This the thing. Now you see, mainly this DXN, our culture is Sunya culture. Now you just understand. It's a Sunya DXN is Sunya. Of course, it look very different. Just with DXN now, we are a very successful company. We go through the whole world. Okay, when you say Zen, we always give people some kind of sensation that sitting quietly, meditate every day. So when people look at us doing everywhere, go to the whole world, doing business, make a lot of money, they say, hey, what I need to do with Zen? This is Zen. This is Zen. Because in the original teaching of Zen, okay, the master always keep us certain one thing. You must do your duty. You must do your duty. If you do not do your duty, you become donkey. Finish already. You become donkey. This thing. And it's many times in the history, you can see the historical of the Zen teaching. Okay, we must perform our duty. If you don't perform our duty, you are not qualified okay, to face the reality in your life. No, after that thing doesn't get well, this thing, you come back again. Okay, you practice again, refresh. Okay, roll this thing, do it again. This is the Sunya practice. Okay, so it's the fifth gate, return back to the practice and go again. Okay, maybe you face a lot of problem, come back again. Then you go in again, to modify your strategy. That's why in our Sunya culture, okay, we reverse the action, People set a goal, set a strategy, then go for action. No. We in Sunya culture, we go for action first, Face a lot of problem, then we modify our strategy, Our strategy will be good. But our strategy is based on the real problem, not based on something imagination in our mind, Okay. Then after that, you get some rewards. You get then from the rewards for this thing, then you know how far you can go. Then you set your goal. This is a better way and much better success rate than the top down.
So the process,
Yeah.
the process is also reversed, just like reverse counting.
Yeah.
Normal, from the normal approach, we're doing
Yeah.
a reverse approach, and it's really interesting and wonderful. Those are really lovely points, Doctor, and I am sure all our viewers and listeners right now are
Yeah.
enriched, and they can now do the practice with much like purpose. They now know the importance. They now
Importance, yeah.
of Sunya, not just in the personal life, but how it translates into their results in the business and
Yeah.
what it is that they're doing. And the wonderful thing I like also about Sunya is how it's wonderful with the relationships with
Yeah.
um,
Peaceful.
my sister. We're more peaceful now, unlike before. So this is a really wonderful practice for all. So yeah. Thank you so much. And
Really improve the relationship, that's for sure. Okay. Now I give you one testimony, in Malaysia. There's one lady having some problem with the family. Okay, some family. Then she cannot go for divorce because the son and daughter still so this thing. Then he become a ferocious eater. A short lady, the weight become 120 kilo. No, 120 kilo, you become a mini elephant. So basically, go for Sunya. Nothing, go for Sunya. He's very poor. He don't even take our product. Just go for Sunya practice. In 3 months' time, you know what happened to her? It reduced from 120 to 60 kilo.
wow.
No only that, the husband also practice together. Now the relationship become peaceful, normal back, This. That's why today, everywhere she go and promote Sunya, I don't need to ask her to do this thing. These are the practical side of Sunya. Okay, in doing business, we get good business, family, we get good. I think Sunya is a good practice, and also Sunya, we are not dealing with people's belief, We leave the belief alone. We don't change people's belief, Okay, this thing. We are not a religion actually. We do not go around and convert people's belief. Okay, leave it be, Okay, so this kind of leave it, this kind of go natural. Actually, is our approach. Okay, it's also our approach. So that now the response is very good now. Throughout the whole world, there are more and more people joining us. Okay, I always joke with the people. If 3% of people join Sunya in the world, the world become peaceful. No more war. There won't be any war, any conflict, everything. Okay, the conflict will be this thing. You see, in India, for the first time, they've seen so many people from so many religions. You can sit down and practice meditation. It's a beautiful scene, It's a beautiful scene. Okay, so that hopefully, we do our own contribution, for the world peace. Everybody talk about world peace, meditation for world peace. You just train your mind, train the body. Some are very poor, we should give some donation to them. But the most important thing is to train them, how to do business, how to become a millionaire. Okay, we are the only Zen school that keep on asking people to become millionaire. I think I'm the only. I don't call myself a Zen master. Maybe he's an instructor. No. We say you must become rich. It's this philosophy is not for me. You know who stated that? Buddha. Buddha said, okay, now, either you become monk or lay people, no? Okay, you practice. You become monk throw away everything, no? You can only have 3 robes and one bowl. You can monk. That's kind of monk. But you can lay people, no? Lay people, you must have 2 achievements, you know? So one achievement is that you must be a scholar. You must well learn so that you can serve the society, everything. Secondly, you must have money, you know? Without money, you can't even take care of your family, how to take care of the society. And this is for Buddha, no, not for me. No. So to become rich, become millionaire, no. You know, okay, so this is not invented by me. This thing. That's why whatever we say, so we have some reference on that. Okay, so to become rich, to become affluent, is one of the practice because we need to carry out our duty, perform your duty. Okay, remember that. Okay. So Tina, so when you have any question, don't worry. Okay, you text it to me. So maybe every week we can answer 2 to 3 questions, and that will be good, you know. That will be good.
So true, Doctor. Thank you so much for this.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. We learned so much from you, and
Welcome.
are so excited, you know, to really do this. We've been doing this for a year already, and we have been seeing results in our, you know, in our community, in our the leaders who are doing Sunya. They are doing really great, and their outcomes are fresher. And they have been they have been promoted in the XN. So this and of course our contribution, just, you know, make not just making money, but rather what we can contribute to our society, to our community. So thank you for bringing this practice to us, and thank you for bringing DXN. We are filled with so much gratitude. And with that, thank you so much for your time, Dr. Lim.
Yeah, welcome. Most welcome.
Okay.
So I see you all next week.
Yeah, see you next week.
Sunday. Bye. See you then. Bye.
Thanks.
Dr. Lee.
See you.
All right. Thank you so much, Tina and Darlene.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Thank you for all those who are watching. We're still live, yeah. Thank you to the DXN management who keeps resharing our Sunya with Dr. Lim, and last time with Dr. Rajesh. We just forgot to, you know, to give thanks to them. But thank you to DXN management. They have a regular session every day called Everyday Live Stream every 3 o'clock, and then they always adjust whenever Dr. Lim comes on, and we really appreciate that. And I know we all love to listen to Dr. Lim, and we are so grateful that you are sticking with us. We have 99 million viewers, and thank you. We will just thank you to all. Zai, do you have something to say? We have people watching from California, from Peru, from the Philippines. And we Prepare for Change Philippines is also around, so thank you. Darlene will say the other thanks.
Thank you to names.
Yeah.
Tita Tata Adelano, Crown Ambassador Stax Savaliano, Timian Cabreros Pausal, Miss Grace Andairan Kainglet, Sir J. Pineda Valeriano, hi. To Ate Benne Resida, Tita Teresa Burrio, and the Screaming Girls for always tuning in when we have live. Miss Tessie Agpao Dalere, Sir Romy Plosios,
Ate Zarina, hello, and of course to our mom, hello. Ate Arian,
Robinson Tumampos, and who else?
Who would you like to thank?
Ate Ali,
Kyle Pineda of Prepare for Change,
DXN QC, hi.
And Tamis family, Lady Bam and Jenny, everyone from Tamis.
Tamis and Asim, thank you so much.
Kuya Gian Shopno.
Kuya Gian.
He's also practicing Sunya.
Yes, and to the DXN management, sino pa ba? Every day we are doing Sunya 7:11 p.m. You can join us. Just private message any one of us, Darlene, me, or Zai. message us if you want to be added to the group so that you can. There's nothing special or no significant naman. It's just that we are supporting each other in the practice.
So that we can practice consistently, and a reminder to do it every day at 7-Eleven.
Yes, so it's not, because Dr. Lim said what you need to do is just to have consistent practice and then go back to your DXN work, to your DXN business, and then do the practice again, resetting. And any more? How about you, Zai? If you have other people to.
Good. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, DXN family and DXN Plus Tribe. Thank you, Tina and Darlene, for being with me today.
Thank you, Zai.
Namaste.
Today and this afternoon because of the rich share from Dr. Lim. If you have questions, kindly message it to us so that we can arrange your questions and make it so that we can ask Dr. Lim, and then we can arrange it and make it more, parang basta arrange siya. And then just review the previous lives. Doon na-explain doon ni Doctor yung other details about the benefits of Sunya. And today, just to wrap it up for those who are jumping in, we talked about the difference, which is actually there's no difference with Sunya and Zen. It's just that there are two schools in Zen. We have the Kumarajiva and the Bodhidharma. So we are using the Kumarajiva practice. So the difference is only the approach, but the philosophy is the same, okay? And this doesn't mean we are interfering with your religion. There's no religion involved. You are free to do and to be with your religion. It's part of the practice to not interfere with what you believe in. Okay, that is part of the 9 no's of Sunya. And we are using Sunya as a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle that you can embody. It's a lifestyle that can help your body, mind, and your spirit. So
become aligned, and it's simply a tool to help you in your everyday life.
And once you do Sunya, you're not just helping yourself, but you're helping other people. Like you're just sitting there, but you're already freeing other people because many people are connected to your energy. So if you're doing Sunya and you're peaceful, the people around you becomes peaceful, and then the people around you becomes peaceful, the people around them becomes peaceful, and it's a networking already. So you are actually infecting people in a good way. You're infecting people when you're doing Sunya to be who they truly are, and to be more, and whatever it is that you're supposed to do in this world. So Zai, please.
Yes. So if we practice Sunya, it creates ripple. So let's say 0 every day, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. And next Sunday, but we also have our tea time Thursdays, or we will be having midnight sessions. Sa midnight sessions po, ano lang po tayo, we are informal. So sa midnight sessions, we will talk about love, relationships, business, whatever it is you want to talk about, anything under the sun with the Fox Tribe, midnight sessions. I don't know, we will just arrive when you cannot sleep. So andyan kami. So follow us, like us on Facebook, Fox Tribe, Sunya PH, and see you.
So I am Zai.
I am Tina.
I'm Darlene.
And we are the Fox Tribe. See you.
See you. Yes, sir.